Hey everybody, what's up? Circus here, coming at you with a how to play Amazon's video. I like to redo this video every month just because I have a new deck, and I like to have it as a companion piece to how to start your account video that comes out every month. So that's why you see this. This deck's a little bit different every month, so I like to show off what you can do with it, regardless of what cards you have, okay? So what you see here is kind of a mix of tickets that we use, and then we open packs and Valiant Souls, and this is what I ended up with. Okay, so first off, I just want to remind people, this is not your long-term deck. We're not recommending that people become Amazon mains. This is just the deck that you're going to start to farm PvE, PvP, and the events with. Okay, so this is not your long-term deck. So if anybody complains that we're teaching you how to be an Amazon player, no, we're just teaching you how to spend your gems wisely. Okay, so you're going to get some of these cards while you're going after the Canada, and that's why we're going to use them to build a good, really low-cost starter deck. So let's go over this a little bit and check out the monsters or the deck itself, and we'll explain as we go. All right, so Amazoness Princess is your starter. She's great because when she's normal or special summoned to the field, you can search one spell or trap, Amazon spell or trap, from your deck to your hand. Okay, so you're going to go after... in this deck, we have the Onslaught, which is usually your #1 target because it's the best card in the deck. And then your secondary target will be Amazoness Willpower. And then your, in this case, I happen to have an Amazoness Fighting Spirit just because I opened it. You might not have one, so don't worry about that. But you'll definitely have the Willpower and the Onslaught. Okay. And her other effect is when she attacks in, you can send up a card from, I believe it's from your hand or from your field. And then you can special summon one Amazoness monster from your deck in defense position, which has a lot of great synergy with cards like Baby Tiger, which we'll talk about in a minute here. So she's your starter. She can search in a couple different ways, and she's just a great card to have. Okay, so moving on to the Amazoness Paladin. This card gains 100 attack for each Amazoness monster you control. So she's just a big bead stick and is great to have out on the field. Amazoness Swordswoman has a great effect. Your opponent takes all battle damage that you would have taken from a battle involving this card. So it's really good to crash into or to use as defense against a very large monster because your opponent would take all that damage. Amazoness Sage, we recommend her because at the end of the damage step, if this card attacked and is still on the field, you can target one spell trap your opponent controls and destroy that target. So it's really good for back row removal. And that's a ticket. All these were tickets, actually, so far. I should be specifying that. All these were tickets so far. All these were tickets. Now, the Amazoness Tiger, also a ticket. This card gains 400 attack for each Amazoness monster you control. Your opponent cannot attack any face-up monsters, Amazoness monsters, except this one. So that is a really good card to have. It just makes your opponent attack into the Amazoness Tiger, which is just a great effect to have, okay? And then the Baby Tiger... This card becomes Amazoness Tiger while on the field. So if an Amazoness monster is normal or special summoned to your side of the field while this card is in your hand or graveyard, you can special summon this card. You can only do that once per turn. And then this card gains 100 attack for each Amazoness card in your graveyard. So he's going to have a lot of synergy. We're going to discard him. We're going to bring him back. We're going to send him off. He's just really good for basically cost. Like if the princess needs to attack in, it says you need to send off one card from your hand or from the field. You send off Baby Tiger, he goes away. You summon out, let's say, like the Paladin. Baby Tiger comes back out of the grave. So he's just really good for things like that. Now, he came from the Valiant Souls box, so make sure to get one of those. So that's all the monsters. And then Double Cyclone, I just pulled this from the box. You can target one spell trap you control and one spell trap your opponent controls and destroys them. It's not great because you got to destroy one of your own spells or traps, but there are ways to pull them off where you can target something that you're going to get rid of anyway. So let's say like you play your Floodgate and then you can like destroy it as you're playing it, which that might not make a lot of sense, but you're not negating the effect. You're just destroying the card. So you can destroy your Floodgate as you're playing it and then take out one of your opponent's cards. It's a great way to do it. The Amazoness Fighting Spirit, if an Amazoness monster attacks a monster with higher attack, the attacking monster gains 1,000 attack during the damage calculation only. So it's just a way to boost up your Amazoness monsters. It is a continuous spell, so that means it will sit in your spell and trap zone until it's destroyed. So you could use your Double Cyclone to take that out. Okay, so that's also from the Valiant Souls box. Now this Floodgate Trap Hole, I have this because I was making the video, but if you remember from that video, I said, if you're joining the game during the half price gem sale, do not use your UR Dream ticket to get Floodgate Trap Hole. hang on to that UR Dream Ticket. Use your gems to go after your Canadias and your Floodgates separately, and hang on to that Dream Ticket, because you might be able to get the Canadias and the Floodgates and the Cosmic Cyclones with gems on half-price sales, and you're able to save that UR Dream Ticket for something else. But I use the Dream Ticket for demonstration purposes, so I have the Floodgate Trap Hole, all right? Now, Karma Cut you should have, because that's our SR Dream Ticket recommendation. It's a great card to have. You can discard one card and target one face-up monster your opponent controls and banish that target. Then banish all cards with the same name as that monster from your opponent's graveyard. It's one of the best traps in the game. I didn't go over Floodgate. In case you guys didn't, I just assume everybody knows what Floodgate does, but let me go back to it. When your opponent summons a monster or monsters, change that monster to face-down position. And then it can't change... monsters change to face-down position by this effect cannot change their battle position. So it's really great just to take care of a monster, okay? So it's such a staple in the game that I just assume everybody knows what it does, but if you're new, you probably don't. So that's a very great card to have, and you'll see why. Amazoness Willpower is great because you can select one Amazoness monster in your graveyard and special summon it in attack position. It can't change its battle position and must attack, all right? So it's just a good way to bring your Amazoness monsters back from the grave. And that is also a card ticket. And then Metalmorph. This targets one face-up monster in the field. Equip this card to that target. It gains 300 attack and defense. And then if it attacks, it gains attack equal to half of the attack of the monster you're attacking during damage calculation only. So it's a good way to boost up over your opponent's monsters. And then we talked about Amazoness Onslaught a little bit, but it's the best card in the deck. Once per turn during the battle phase, you can special summon one Amazoness monster from your hand, and if you do, it gains 500 attack until the end of the turn. That's a great way to boost your monsters. And then after damage calculation, if your Amazon monster battle an opponent's monster while this card is already face up in your spell and trap zone, you can banish that opponent's monster. And that is why we love the card, because you're going to be banishing monsters left and right. If this card is on the field, is destroyed, and sent to the graveyard, you can target one Amazon's monster in your graveyard and special summon it. That's also a great effect, but if that card gets destroyed, your game's over, pretty much. I mean, there's ways to win, but that is the whole deck right there. And then Shield Spear, I believe this was a ticket, or I think I got it from the bingo sheet, so remember to do the bingo sheets. Target one face-up monster on the field, it gains attack, 400 attack and defense into the end phase. So this is what my deck looks like. Yours will look similar, but play whatever spells and traps you have, okay? And remember to get Taya up to level 4, and you'll get Holy Guard, okay? And then the extra deck, we're not going to be playing these cards at all, but make sure to have them, okay? These are important to have, just so your opponent thinks you have an extra deck when the game starts. Because if they go first and they're like, ooh, okay, he's got an extra deck, I wonder what he's playing. They might not think that, but if you're not playing anything, they're like, oh, I definitely know it's not this deck. I know it's not this deck. I know it's not this deck. So you don't want to give them any information that you don't have to, okay? So there you go. That's the deck. I hope I explained it well enough, but we're going to jump into PvP. I'm going to show you a few duels. And yeah, let's get in there. I think this will be my first game here at Rookie Rank 1. Yeah, look at that. So we're going to get in here again. Oh, God. These are always embarrassing duels, especially if I lose. Especially if I lose. So here we go. All right, so we just did a duel against a guy playing Blue Eyes, and I want to check out his deck. I'm just going to skip the game because it was really slow and really boring. Nothing really happened in it. He surrendered very quickly, but... So this is what he was playing. He didn't have any cards to play, I guess. So, yeah. He's playing Blue Eyes. You're going to see a lot of Blue Eyes on the ladder. So get used to that. So hopefully having somewhat of a deck that's coherent will give you an advantage over the people that do not. Alright. So we're going to get in here again. Taking on Rookie Rank 3, Shin Santos from Japan. We're going second. This is a rank up for us. He's playing a big fat deck. We're playing a little skinny deck. And we have our starter card in the Princess right here. We have the Fighting Spirit. I started with that card in my hand last time. Ooh, this guy's playing Magician Girl. So this guy's probably playing a Quintet Magician. So we want to start attacking in and banishing his monsters is what we want to do. Otherwise, he's going to blow up our field really bad. Like, really bad, okay? Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to summon out the princess. We're going to use her effect, and she's going to draw the onslaught from the deck. Let's not bring out the baby tiger yet. It was asking if I wanted to use the effect of the baby tiger and summon him to the field. We're just going to wait. So I'm going to use the Amazon onslaught. I'm going to bring it to my hand. And then what we can do here is we have 3 spells and traps. I don't know what his back row is, so I want to hide the onslaught because that's the most important one. So I'm going to put this fighting spirit face down. I'm going to put the floodgate face down, and then I'm going to put the onslaught face down last, okay? Because people typically put their most important card down first, okay? So I'm going to attack in. He's going to get an effect here, but I'm going to activate the effect of Amazon Princess. I'm going to send off the baby tiger and send it to the grave, and then I'll be able to summon out another monster. Now he's going to use the effect of the Berry Magician Girl and bring out Dark Magician Girl, and then we're going to bring out the tiger, okay? So we're going to bring out the tiger in defense, and yes, we're going to continue to attack, and we're going to attack into the Berry Magician Girl and take her out. Okay, so there we go. We passed the turn. So what this guy, I'm guessing, is trying to do is he wants to get 5 magicians into his grave, and then he's going to bring out his boss monster, which just wipes the field, okay? Alright, so he's going to discard a card. There's another magician in the grave. He's trying to dig for his Magicalized Fusion, possibly. That's the spell card that he needs to summon his monster with. Now he's going to attack in, and this is where the fun begins, alright? So he has to attack into the tiger. And we're going to wait. It's going to say your opponent has declared battle. We're going to switch this to on. And then it's the battle step. This is where we want to turn this on. Turn this back to auto. Use the effect now. No, because we don't want to summon anything out. We want, right now he's committed to this attack. He attacks in. Yes, we're going to activate the effect to banish his monster. See you later, alligator. He's wondering what the hell just happened. Now he's debating, wait a second. I only got 2 in the grave. I have 1 banished now. What? So now he's doing it again, thinking that was a fluke. He's going to use Magician's Circle, so he's going to be able to summon monsters out here, okay? When a spellcaster type monster declares an attack, each player special summons 1 spellcaster type monster with 2,000 or less attack in their deck in an attack position. So he's going to attack in. He's going to bring out maybe another Magician Girl. Ooh, the Kiwi. Okay. What is this? Can't be targeted, right? So why don't we use the... Yeah, we'll Floodgate that. Because Floodgate does not target, so the Kiwi is now face down. And then bam, Amazon, the Onslaught also does not target. See you later. Then there's Magician Girl. And what are you going to do, brother? Alright, here we go. The Metal Morph, not bad. We're going to set that. And then we're going to just bring out the Paladin. We could bring her out using Amazon Onslaught. I'll show you how to do that. We're now in the battle phase. I can just click on it, activate the effect, and then bring her out. She's going to get an attack boost of 500 points. It's not really necessary right now, but, you know, we'll bring her out. We'll bring out the Baby Tiger in attack mode. We'll do Baby Tiger beatdown. Oh, we don't want to end our turn. We'll attack him with the Baby Tiger, because remember, we're not going to take any damage here. Bam! Get him out of here! Attack in for 2,400. There you go. So it did matter. Getting that 500 boost actually did help, because I forgot we're going to bring Baby Tiger out. He's always hiding in the graveyard. I forgot about him. So that was perfect way to use Baby Tiger right there. Okay, so there's the Magician's Rod. He's going to be able to search out something here. He's got the Dark Magical Circle. Why not? Why not? We're just going Dark Magician now. Okay. So we're probably going to lose our Onslaught. Because he can ban it. If he summons a Dark Magician. Does he have a navigation? Does he have a navigation? I would think he'd already have it by now. There it is. Okay. So this could be a little difficult for us because once he summons a Dark Magician, he can target one of our cards and then banish it. So that Onslaught might be going bye-bye. Power of the Guardians. Are you kidding me? Okay. Let's see what he does with it. He doesn't get it. He does not get it. Alright, so he's attacking into Baby Tiger. We'll just take the hit. That's fine. Alright. See you later, alligator. One day he'll get it. One day he's going to figure out what that card does. I don't think he realizes that it's the onslaught doing it. Okay. This might happen a little too late, but we're just going to go in. We're going to go ham here. Fighting Spirit. Yeah, let's turn on the Fighting Spirit. No, not the Metal Morph. Damn it, I clicked the wrong button. That's alright, we'll put it on her. Now we'll click this. Bam. It's all good. Don't worry about it. We're going to attack in. He's going to use the navigation. No. Okay, I guess he didn't have it. He didn't have any... Okay. He didn't have any Dark Magicians. Okay. Well, there you go. I thought for sure he had Dark Magicians. Why wouldn't you have Dark Magicians in your hand if you search the navigation? Alright. There you go, folks. That was a surprise to me. I thought for sure. So let's take a look at his deck and see if I was right about his win con. Let's take a look at that. So he's got 2 Dark Magicians, okay. There's his circle. He's got 1 navigation. Where's his fusion card? What was he trying to fuse into? So he had Dark Cavalry, Dark Paladin. He did not have the Quintet Magician. Okay. So he was trying to fuse into these guys here. Okay. Now this deck is a little scattered, and that's why he was having a little bit of problems. This is obviously his favorite spellcaster deck. He's got many different decks in here. He's got Dark Magician. He's got Magician Girls. He's got the Dragon Keeper of Magic, Keeper of Dragon Magic for some reason. He's got the Silent Magicians in there. He's got the Magician of Chaos. These are like 4 different decks in here, so his deck is a little unfocused. All right, we'll get in here with another game. Okay, so we did not get into that game. We'll go into the next one. Here we go. Ready to go. Matching successful. Starting the duel. Alright, we'll see who we match up against here. Nick Starspay. Starspay. Going second, and this is a rank up match for this guy. He's playing 28 cards. We got Holy Guard. Again, look, 4 cards in his extra deck, so he's going to want to play those. Because it doesn't occur to him to try to fake us out by having 5. So we know those 4 cards are very important to him. Okay, he's thinking this over. He's thinking this out. He's playing Fire Kings. Interesting. I've never played Fire Kings against Fire Kings. What? What does this one even do? The equipped monster gains 500 attack. Monster your opponent controls cannot change their battle positions. Interesting. Okay. Let's get in there. And sets a card. Okay. Alright, so here we go. Watch. How do we want to do this? Since I don't know what that face down is, I'll show you a trick you can do. We can set this, right? That's that Fighting Spirit. We don't use it a whole lot. I can use my double Cyclone now. This isn't like a super optimal play, but I want to show you how the double Cyclones work. I'm going to take out that Spirit, so I really don't need it. And I'm going to take down this face down because I don't know what it is. It might prevent us from summoning. And it's an enemy controller, so that wasn't a bad... That was a 2-for-1, okay? But now it will allow me to summon the Amazon Princess without being harassed by the enemy controller. So we're going to grab the Onslaught. And then we're gonna set the double Cyclone as a bluff. And then we're going to set the Onslaught. And then we're just going to pass because we can't really do much else. We can't attack with the Princess right now. But what we can do is when he attacks in, is we can summon out the Amazoness Tiger and attack using the Onslaught. Okay, so he's at, right now, he's at 14 or 1100. He's going to gain 400 for each Amazoness monster you control. So he's going to get 800, so he's going to be at 1900, plus a 500 bonus from the Onslaught, right? 500. So yeah, he's going to be at like 2400. This guy will have no choice but to attack into the Amazoness Tiger. Okay. So he ends his turn. He does not want to attack into the face down. That's kind of smart, right? Okay, shield spear, not great, not great, but we'll set it, we'll use it because it's a one-time use kind of thing. Or we could send it off here, but I don't think we really need to send anything off right now because I think we're in a pretty good position. So what we'll do is we'll just go into the battle phase. And since he's got nothing, we'll activate the onslaught. Yes, we're going to use the effect to summon out. We're going to use the Amazoness Tiger. We're going to summon him out. He's going to get a big fat boost. And he's going to attack in. Bam. Use the effect. Get him out of here. Princess, no, because I don't want to send anything off. Well, we could send up the shield spear if we wanted. I'm going to say no. And the reason I'm doing that is because we can use the shield spear, use the double cyclone on the shield spear if we need to. So if he brings out something the next turn and sets it, we can use the shield spear. Oh, we should have set this shield spear, use it, and then destroy it with a cyclone. That's what we should have done. That's what we'll do next turn. We'll set it up to do that. So like right here, he's got this set card. So we should have set it last turn. That's okay. So we got the baby tiger. We can send that off. So what we're going to do, there's a delay right now. See how I can't act? There's a delay right now. So whatever he has, he can activate right now. So we know it's not a wall of disruption because that can only be used during attack declaration. So that makes me feel better. So we're going to set that. And then it might be like an econ. It could be like a Canadia or something like that. So we'll attack in with the tiger, see what happens. And the response is going to be a long delay. It is his other enemy controller. Fair enough, fair enough. See, had we set that, this card over here, had we set this last turn, Shield Spear, we could have destroyed it with the double cyclone, taken out the enemy controller, and finished the game right here. That's okay, we're still going to win this one. So we're going to do this. What does Baby Tiger come out at right now? Because he would come out at 1,000. Is there an Amazoness in here? No. So we could do 2,200. It's not enough for lethal. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the effect of Amazoness Princess. We're going to send him off. See you later, buddy. And then we're going to bring out, let's bring out the Paladin. Why not? There we go. We might have just get him Destiny Draw, but I'm okay with that. Destiny Draw. What can you draw from your 28 card deck, or 22 cards now? What can you draw that's going to win you the game? What's the best card you have, sir? So a lot of times, if you're really worried about your opponent winning, you wouldn't want to attack you. You want to attack when you have lethal for certain. Because right now, when you see Yami Yugi like that, most of the time his skill is going to be Destiny Draw. So if he's below 200, or every time he takes 2,000 damage, he can use Destiny Draw and pick a card from his deck. So usually you don't want to attack in and take anything out. Unless you can kill him. You know what I mean? So he's going to go in the battle phase here. He has to attack in the Tiger. That's why I'm not too worried. What does Shield Spear do again? 400 defense. Oh, whatever. Tiger's going to die. That's okay, because we're just going to banish his stuff anyways. And he's wondering what the hell just happened. And we might just get a surrender right here. Alright. I guess that was his best card. So we're just going to attack in and finish this game here. No need right now to bring out that princess. And then this should be it. We'll enter the damage step. So what's cool about the damage step is only cards that can affect how much damage is applied or reduced by can be activated. And Shield Spear is one of those. So right now, unless he has a card that can affect damage in some way, he can't respond to this. So I'm boosting in the damage step. Bam! I can increase it, and then he's gone. See what I'm saying? So yeah, real nice. So using your cards as late as you can like that is really nice, because at that point he couldn't respond to that. Like let's say that wasn't going to be, like, he thought it wasn't going to be lethal. Let's say the points weren't, so it would have been lethal. It was we would have been like 100 off, and he was like, oh, I'll just take the hit. No big deal. Let's say he had that econ set, you know, and he's like, oh, they're attacking in. They got 1900 attack. I have 2000 life. I'm going to save my econ. We attack in. He's like, I'm not going to use my econ. And then right in the damage step, we flip up that shield spear, boost up. He can't respond with the econ, and whew, game over. All right. We dueled against someone from the Netherlands. All right, we're going to do one more, and then we're going to get out of here. Hopefully, this will show you a lot of the plays with the decks. And if you want, you can watch last month's Amazon video, because that one's got a lot of good plays in it, too. All right, going against Yami Yugi again. So this time, we will watch for that Destiny draw. Ooh, double rank up match. It doesn't get any more real than this. Again, he's playing a 27 card deck.
Duel.
No extra deck, so we know he's not going to be fusing. He's not going to be XZing. He's not going to be synchroing. We know these things for certain now. I mean, more than likely he wasn't going to anyways, but now we know that, okay? Okay. I was not expecting that. This is just like a normal card you get in a starter deck. Oh, man. I'm sorry, man. Watch, this guy has some, like, crazy, just crazy, like, strategy that I've never even heard of. But, I'm sorry, man. This might be a little bit easier than I thought. We'll see. I get all cocky, and he's just going to wipe the floor with us with some crazy newcomer strategy I've never seen or heard of. All right, there we go. All right, Omi. Omi, that's his name, Omi. Okay, this is Ancient Gear Knight. So right now, all this is an 1800 beater. It's a Gemini monster, which is kind of a weird effect, is it has to be summoned, and then on his next turn, he can summon it again, and then it will gain this effect. Your opponent cannot activate any spells or traps until the end of the damage step. So when it attacks in, I couldn't activate any of my cards. But we're definitely going to do that right now, okay? So I'm going to activate the Onslaught now. I'm going to turn my toggle to on, because I'm going to activate it as late as I can, so he's declared battle. I'm going to... Oh, then I hit activate. Well, you can activate it now. I wanted to wait one more step. It's okay. That's funny. Okay. Activate the effect of a card. No, we're going to wait with Metal Morph, and I'll show you why. Now we're in the damage step. Remember? He can't respond with anything right now unless he's got a damage step card, because we can gain attack. So we're going to do that. Oh, wait, do we want to do that? Yeah, that makes us even. We're going to banish this monster anyway, so we're gonna wait, actually. It doesn't really do anything. Okay, so we're just going to take the 300, and then we're going to banish this monster. So there you go. He's wondering what the hell just happened. Okay, Shield Spear. That does us no good. We need monsters really bad. I should have set the willpower. The Feral Imp, or the Horn Imp, it drew me in. I thought this was going to be easy. Only sets? Why? Okay. Thank you. Give us a turn to come back. There we go. Let's get in there. What is this? He takes the damage from the effect of the Amazon Swordswoman, and then we're going to activate the effect and banish that card. He was probably like, oh, what are you going to do? This thing's got 2,000 defense. You can't get over that. We don't need to. So right there, your opponent takes all battle damage that you would have taken from a battle involving this card. So he would have taken 500. We gave it to him, and then we banished his card. There is that Horn Imp again. What is he doing? This madman. Ooh, he sets a card. Okay, I can't wait to see what that face down is. Okay, well, here's another thing we can do. Well, this is showing you again. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to on. We're going to activate the Metal Morph and attach it. Let's just say to this. And then we're just going to do the double cyclone and destroy our metal morph and take out his back row. Because right now, his back row, he can't use it because he just set it this turn. So it's not live until my turn. So right now, he can't respond to this. So we're going 2 for 1 again. But that's okay because we're still up in card advantage. And we're still in the driver's seat. So I don't have a problem doing this. And it was a block attack. Oh my god, this guy's just playing a starter deck. Like a straight up starter deck. Alright, so we're going to set the shield spear, set the M's on his willpower. Somebody find out who this guy is and show him the Duel Links Entertainment how to start your account video, okay? This man needs some help. You should not be playing this deck. You should not be playing block attack. There's no reason for it. I almost feel bad for him. Oh, man. What are you going to do? Goblin attack force. Okay, he's like, okay. Okay, what are you going to do? This gets 400. That's not enough, but that's okay. He's like, what are you going to do, brother? What are you going to do? He sets another card. Okay. All right. That's fine. Can we finish this man off? No, not yet. Well... yes, we can. What? Okay, so if we attack in, it gains 1,000 because he's bigger, so that's 2,500. He'd take 2,000, but 2,600. Well, if we use shield spear, right? That'd be 1,900. It'd be 2,900 to give him 600 damage. It'd put him at 2,200. We could summon out the other Amazon Swordswoman. It wouldn't be lethal though. But I do want to get the fighting spirit out on the field. So I'm just going to use the shield spear and equip it to this. And then we'll put that out there. That way we won't lose our monster, in theory. And then we don't necessarily want to go for game here. We're just going to... so remember the Destiny draw I was talking about? We don't want to trigger that right now, okay? Because who knows what this animal's playing. Okay, so... next turn, we can definitely get lethal, and he just scoops. I want to take a look at this man's deck. Very interesting. So, I hope you kind of got an idea how the deck plays. Sometimes the games are great, sometimes they're not. If you want, you can always go back and watch last month's video that has more gameplay in it too. Games like this, you know, you just never know what you're going to run into on the ladder. And I want to keep this video so it's not like an hour long. So that you'll watch it and enjoy it and maybe learn a little bit. So if you feel like you need some more Amazon gameplay, there is the one from last month. Make sure to check that one out too, okay? Okay, this is just... no. Just... there's a lot of stuff wrong here. Don't play a deck like this, okay? Just everything wrong about it. Just play your Amazon deck and you'll be really happy with the results. And if you have any questions, just put them in the comments below or get in our Discord, because that's where we can get you the most help in our new player channel. They'll answer all your questions, where to go with your Amazon build as you get cards and you start saving your gems for your long-term deck. And those guys are really good at helping you. So make sure to get in the Discord and ask them a lot of questions, okay? So I hope that covers everything. I'm Circus. I'm going to get out of here. I'll see you next time.